Do we bring in additional animals in the spring to keep up with the grass through custom grazing or otherwise?
Good question.
That's a really good question.
It would be awesome if you, like, that's another solution is, like, if you have a way of magically
bringing animals on in
and
April
offloading them
and getting rid of them in July once your grass slows down.
If you could do that, that would be awesome. If you had a situation where you could do that, Greg's just not set up to do it.
Well, the problem is with custom grazing. Someone brings you their cows in April. They expect you to keep them through the rest of the season. They're not going to want to come pick them up in July because their grass isn't growing either. The same as yours. So it's like
it's hard.
Like it's the spring flush is growing best for them, so they don't care having their cows there at their place. So it's There is a situation. There might be ways you could do it.
Maybe if you were linked up with like a grass finisher, right? Yeah. And he or she bought like stalkers for you to graze and fatten them, or even finishers for like over that spring, and you only need them for that period of time to just pack on the pounds during that spring flush, which you have to be careful of because of what we talked about earlier with the washy grass and making sure they get enough carbohydrate. But anyway, pack on the pounds during the spring, and then either ship them off to somebody who's going to finish them, or you finish them and now you're shipping them off to somebody to slaughter them or whatever. Like that might be a situation where you'd be able to pull it off. But in general, you're right. Like if people are custom grazing, they want you to have the animals for the duration of the growing season usually. So it doesn't really work that way. But I don't know. Everyone's situation is different. If you got a hookup where you could do that,
it's a huge advantage.
It is a huge advantage.
Man, if we could double our herd in the spring.
We need like 700 animals usually is what like in the spring, and then we need to get rid of them because we don't need 700 animals like throughout the rest of the year. But,
yeah. All right.